actually very normal. And what matters is how do you handle yourself when you're aroused. I remember being like 18 years old and some old guy at church he's talking about sexuality, and he says, well, if you're on a date and you're doing anything that causes you to get an erection, then you're doing something bad. And I was like, bro, like, I'm on a date, I have an erection. Like, that's how it goes. And I know he's 55. Obviously, maybe he hasn't had an erection in 10 years and he doesn't remember what it's like to be a teenager. But I'm like, you just, it's just so interesting that these incredibly arbitrary rules and stuff like that people are talking about that are just wildly unrealistic. And this idea that it's wrong for you to be aroused, which was just, very, very common in my youth, that if you're aroused, you're wrong. You should not be aroused. It's not okay. You're bad and stuff like that. And so, which is what you're saying is it's actually very normal. And what matters is how do you handle yourself when you're aroused? That's what matters.
Yes. And it's a lot of times out of our control. So why are we putting rules and expectations? And, like I have some clients that will say, I will see a beautiful woman walking down the street and my body responds to that. Mm-hmm. And then I feel so much shame about it. Mm-hmm. And I shouldn't be doing, the shooter comes out. And then they get hooked by it instead of it's like, the female body is beautiful. My body responds to that. I don't know. We give the erection way too much power, and the meanings around erections way too much power.
Yeah,
in our youth, in our youth, when they are happening spontaneously, and then even in men who are older, that it's not coming as easy. Their body's changing. We give it way too much power.